Okay guys, this is supposed to be okay, so please tell me if everything is fine, because I guess I solved the problem. I saw myself on YouTube as well, so should be good. Let me know. Okay, and sorry guys, I will speak Italian a little bit because I guess somebody doesn't understand me, so I will need to give a couple of communication in my mother language. Ok ragazzi, mi vedete sia su YouTube che su Twitch. Datemi un feedback per cortesia in chat. Da qualche parte dovreste avere la chat se non conoscete Twitch, ma se vedete me vedete sicuramente anche la chat da qualche parte. Vi scrivo un bel here e scrivetemi ragazzi. Ok, thanks Daniela. So YouTube is finally okay. Twitch seems to be good. So all right, now we know what to do in case this stupid problem appears again. All right, let's come back to trading, and should be very close to the opening. Yes, just 5 minutes. So okay, let's take a look at gold. I will increase the chart for you. This is the same stuff as before. It's the Renko chart. Every brick is by $4, and the indicators, the setup is the same, exactly the same. So nothing for the moment. Yes, we have the RSI almost overbought. Same thing for MACD momentum, but the marker is still in neutral area. We have a little indication from unbalanced volume, fell down below the linear regression, but the moving average still going up. This indicator mixed it's still around 0, so it's not interesting, and the histogram is green, so we don't have anything here. So let's take a look at the German DAX 30, and here we have a 10 brick chart. All right, this is the beginning of this very session. Same indicators as before. Nothing to do here as well. Okay, so we're gonna wait. Now I'm gonna show you the Dow Jones. I'll go to the other scene. All right, and here, let me expand this chart and zoom in a little bit. All right, we had a pretty good signal here. Both reach the oversold area. Now it's time for selling. By the histogram it's red, but we still don't have any overbought level. Combined between RSI, CCI, the marker, momentum, MACD, it's all these 5 musketeers with D'Artagnan included. So nothing to signal now, but for sure I can show you something interesting. And let me show you some traditional chart candlestick. All right, I will put it here. And all right, this is a 3 minutes chart candlestick Dow Jones. It's a little bit different set here, but the most important part is regarding this slope that is the same as the other one, just it has a different design. On the other one I create an algorithm to normalize and make the bands straight. because the scale sometimes when the OBV moves so much, it becomes very compressed and it's hard to define if the slope of the linear regression is going up or down. And now you can see that it's going little up. That means that if we find some good signals to buy, most probably Dow Jones will have the chance to rise. So now we will do this mojo. We'll put both of them and I change the market. I go working on Dow Jones here. So if market rise, we're gonna buy a little bit and make a scalp trade. If it creates an engulfing, we are gonna buy and try to catch like 20 points will be enough. All right, let's go and see if we can scalp it. All right, now there is a VWAP and the average of Bollinger Bands to stop it a little bit, but hopefully in the coming minutes we can do it because this slope rarely betray. We check the time of the candle, is very important, so this is the first minute. We gotta hold on a little bit, wait. If I want, I can close it straight if I don't trust the trade, but okay, it's the third attempt, now it should pass, yes. All right, I told you, this doesn't betray. When it's going up, and the opening is up. So, all right, it's another game. Now it's 200 euro, so combined it's 300 euro, and it's 2 out of 2 gain. And now I use this little trick for winning, and let me say that it's always work. So yes, it is a trick, and I find it luckily. So every time Wall Street open, I have a good way to find like 20 points on Dow Jones. It's my favorite because it moves so much. It's fast, okay, it's nervous, so you risk something, but as I told you, I really trust this method I create. Now I make already more than 250 simulated trades, and I'm very happy and confident with the result. So we already earned 300 euro, and we are working by half an hour with a 15 minutes break for technical issues. So yes, seems okay. Okay, let me explain to Daniele what kind of money management I'm using. I'm using D'Alembert. So basically, if I, like for example, let me do an example. I buy here one lot, just 1 second. I buy, let's say I buy here one lot. It doesn't go up, doesn't go to reach my take profit, and market fall down again. So here I will increase by 2. If it goes down again, I will increase by 3 until I will reach my take profit. As I mentioned before, in this panel, I have the maximum risk I can allow based on my history report of trades. So like for example, this set told me that I can risk 3,400 or 6,800 even if I want to risk as much as I can, as much as I want. So I know that in case I will end minus 3,400, I will stop my trades, I will close everything, I will lose this money. It will be a minus 3.4% of my account, but it's not a problem because as you see, many times I will win, and yes, you will see by the days, because I will be here every day from half an hour before Wall Street opening. I tell like that because there will be different time zone, time areas. So if I say the Italian time, it's a mess. I live in Cyprus. I have another time zone. I'm in another time zone. I hope I will have somebody from abroad that will have another different. So let's say half an hour before Wall Street for a couple of hours. I'm with you every day, Monday to Friday. All right, just 1 second for an Italian message to Massimo Gavioli. Ciao Massimo, guarda Massimo, se vuoi comunque vedere le repliche dovrebbero esserci i sottotitoli perché li ho impostati, e comunque se guardi un po' di live, magari le recuperi registrate, sicuramente capirai il metodo, e quando capisci il metodo non ti servono neanche le mie parole, perché capisci cosa faccia io operativamente parlando. Quindi vai tranquillo. Mi dispiace, ma sto lavorando per proporre anche e promuovere il mio trading game che partirà tra poco, e quindi purtroppo devo farlo in inglese, o per fortuna. Sorry, I'll be back in English. I don't know if you hear the noise. So, okay, we have a long signal on Nasdaq, on this very indicator. Let's see if we can do something. This is Nasdaq, this is the indicator. We can have this long signal. I wait a little bit because I try to trust more this histogram. Now, yes, we have this divergence on this indicator and my alert rings, but I guess it's still not time yet. Should be, almost. But let's say, let's wait a little bit. Let's see if I can see what's going on by candles a little bit, just to check the situation. No, it's not convincing. Not convincing. Can rise, but I prefer to skip this one, because yes, I have this signal, can be pretty good, but this is red, so let's wait. We got time. So we are not in a hurry. We don't want to compromise anything, even though it seems pretty good now. But the slope of the VWAP is slowly going down. The average of Bollinger is going down. We fell below the first standard deviation of the VWAP. Yes, we have divergence here, divergence here. The linear regression is okay, it's going up, but still below the OBV. So it's a good signal, but not perfect, so I prefer to wait. All right, let me check it. I have some other question on my YouTube chat. Welcome to Ameara Lavey. Welcome, my friend. Halloween time, yes, yes, we are. But for the moment, it's still not a horror market. It's pretty good. Of course, what happened Friday, must be thinking about it, because market was pulling the string so much, and yes, a sell-off was, let me say, pretty expected, but today it seems like they are ignoring it, and there was a big bounce. Yes, of course, now we have this pullback, and we're gonna see what's going on in the coming minutes and hours. But the ignore list of the market is really full of problems, and there will be one day then they will decide to whitelist this problem again, and that will be an issue because market runs like crazy. And while we're waiting for something to do, let me show you this crazy rise of gold. Let me zoom out as much as I can. You see how it's vertical, this rise from 3,200 to this all-time high today, 40.89, 40.90 now. It's the all-time high for gold. And let me say that it's, in my opinion, this means that operators are trying to create some anticipated edge, expecting the crash of the market in 2026. That is just a trading ideas, and let me tell guys that trading ideas are nothing, okay? It's just our opinion on the market. It's something it's inevitable to do when we are traders. We follow market, we check every situation, every day, every minute, and of course we form our idea in our mind, but it doesn't matter, okay? So never fall in love with our ideas, because this can lead to very, very bad results, that for sure. But of course, in case the market will show that it's going accordingly to your ideas, then maybe it's time to click that button, because normally when you have an idea, the market is compatible with it, then it's time to make good gains. And of course you can do it, you can try it. So yes, this is my idea for 2026, a bearish market. It's been a long time since the last real bearish market, that in my opinion was 2008, the subprime crisis. And yes, then afterwards we had some years when there was some hard and strong sell-off, some strong pullbacks, but in the long term, the last real bearish market come back to 2008, and I'm pretty sure about that. For Daniele, the stop loss is defined by this this panel, and this gives me the minimum risk. If I want to be very careful, I can risk this, but it's a calculation I make with ChatGPT. I create an algorithm that is a kind, let's say, of mix of different money management approaches I find on the book of an amazing Italian trader, Andrea Unger, four-time world champion. I have his book. I had the chance to meet him in real life. Very nice person. He doesn't like Renko chart like me, but it's okay. Everyone got his own style. But yes, I take some of this algorithm. I ask ChatGPT to memorize that, and to create a nice shake and find a good one to measure what can I risk, because of course most of the time I open the position and they are correct. Like this time I have this signal, I didn't take it, but it was correct. This one on on Dow Jones was the same. Now we don't have something strong on DAX, even though it's bouncing. Here is the situation on gold. Just 1 second. All right. Let me fix some settings on gold. guys, so nothing special expected here. We will see in the coming minutes if the slope, red slope, start to fall down, and the average as well, because here signal is still stay long, so no trade at the moment. Just wait and see what happens in the coming moment. So now we have Nasdaq exactly at the test of VWAP average line. If it breaks it, is a pretty good signal, and you see the histogram is deciding if stay red or become green. So now it's become green. So in case it will fall down this low, we will have a very good chance to buy. And also with the histogram I can have very nice divergences. In case we will see something around in the coming bars, I will explain you how it works. No, Daniel, I don't have a single stop loss for a trade. I have a stop loss for accumulation of trades on the same symbol, and this is measure, let's say 3.4%. I can risk based on my numbers. If I do better than this, of course, I can even increase my risk, because believe me, 95% of the time, all the accumulation position will be a gain. I know that it sounds nuts, but it's not, it's true. And of course, to stress this very test, I try to trade short as much as I can, because the market going up. So of course, if I trade up, the market going up, and of course I will be paid. But if in this kind of environment, when market is 100% bullish, if my short trades give a good response, then it means that the strategy is a good one, it's a quality one. And let me say, I think it is. Or if it's not, you're gonna see me crash live, because I'm on YouTube. I'm the only one in Italy to make something like this, but not many traders show live trading, or they show it with some tricks like okay, I open some trades, and when I'm about to close my gain, I will show you, oh yes guys, I'm earning on this trade I opened 3 days ago. Oh yes, but you didn't show me when you open it. I want to know the whole story of the trade, and I want to see how you work on the market. That's why I created this demo. I told you this kind of content is not pushing you to invest or to risk your money. Whatever you do at your risk, at your stake, okay? And it's just educational. So this demo will work only with live trades. I won't do anything out of this, except managing some trades that I open with you live. So of course, if I have to close it, I will close maybe after the live, but will not open before, will not do more than what I show you, because what matters is to understand how I work. And if you like it, you can choose to follow me, and you can imitate or create something for you. Like I don't want to build a community of fanatics. I just want to show you some in my opinion, good trading ideas, and then afterwards you can adapt it to your trading style, find some hints, some tips to improve your trade. This is what I'm doing now, what I want to do with you. So this is the whole situation we are managing now. All right. So 10 minutes to the closure of the hourly bar, and yes, Nasdaq is still going up. Try to come back to 24,720. There is the area of the tops, I guess, or the last top. Yes, there was another one around 24,800 round. So yes, this is the whole situation. Maybe you can describe it with a simple trend line. See if it hits this area. We'll find some resistance here in case maybe a breakout of this trend line, testing the first standard deviation of the VWAP, fall back here and start over again to reach the second one. We're gonna see if this happen while gold is going on, no stop. Yes, stubborn like a buffalo, no stop. I guess it makes just one short day, bearish day in the last, I don't even know. Wait a second. All right. Okay, when this rally starts, it starts 38 bars ago, included this one. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bearish closure, but just one huge enough to be considerable, and couple average. Then afterwards we had some doji, one shooting star, false signals, never stop. Works like this, guys, and as I mentioned before, I guess they are creating this edge for the future, kind of cushion to protect from the sell-off on the main indices in the world. This is my idea for 2026. In that case, will be tough. And anyway, this session is very important because we have to see where will be the closure of the day. If we'll be above the 61% Fibonacci level based on Friday session. Let me check where I have. All right, here we go. So if they want to restore some bullish climax, I guess they have to close above 24,830, better 24,850. Okay, so in case they will close in this area, they will have very good chance to come back to the all-time high. But if they will close here where it opens today after the huge lap up they have in opening in the night, if it close here, maybe they will try to test this area. So what's going on today is really important for the market. Okay, so now Nasdaq is going on. So the system were right, I was wrong not to take it because it forecast the minimum of the market, or at least at this moment. So okay, I'm expected a pullback here, and then they will try again to go up. Now it's green, so we should buy green even for gold, but no way in buying the all-time high, never. Now the German DAX is not as strong as Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is in ignore list, all problem ignoring, just the good stuff, you know. Artificial intelligence, artificial market. It seems manipulated a lot, really a lot. Okay, so the pullback on Nasdaq is going on. Everything is fine. So let's wait and see. In the meantime, I will show you a little bit what's going on Dow Jones. You see, like it's a triangle, and it's really painting a huge compression in volatility that is supposed to anticipate a huge movement. And yes, we will check about that, because this is interesting, can lead to a strong movement, and we will see who is right, because Nasdaq is pretty strong today. You see, like this is the mine. Wait a second, I need to make the transition. All right, this is a very zoomed in Nasdaq, zoom out, sorry. This is the bottom of Friday, a huge slap up, little pullback, they going up. Now they are in this kind of channel, something like this. Not perfect, but just to have an idea, and it's breaking it up. So let's check, let's see some classic technical analysis on this. Let me give some space here. All right, let's check some target. Can be, yes, where we have this VWAP, third deviation, and here around there is also the 61% retracement of the whole range of Friday session. So yes, let's see what's going on. All right, no need for keeping this, because we have the VWAP to remind us, and the 61% of course, for sure, it shows how it's going on. Look at this weird stuff. It's pushing up and this is going down. That means that there is a chance for a breakout of Nasdaq now. Because when you find that divergence so strong that you have a top and the bottom on the indicator, what's leading is the price. So Nasdaq is expected to rise now. And it does. First 10 points. Expected to make another 10, close the brick here now. Told you. I told you this method is crazy good, guys. Crazy good. Alright, so we are at the test for Nasdaq of this top. Of course, here there is some resistance, but we had 20 good point breakout forecasted by this perfectly. Gold is going on, no stop. DAX not interesting at the moment, but in case it will rise and give me some short signal, I prefer not to do it, because I don't want to go against what's happening on Americans. Okay, let me show you again what's going on Dow Jones, because Dow Jones is trying to break this triangle. So yes, now they are going accordingly up both Nasdaq, Dow Jones, the same. So all right, now Dow Jones is red, and here we have this situation. So yes, we can try something, and not now, just on overbought situation on these indicators, this one OBV, but the slope is going up, of course. So we need to wait that this white reaches this area, and maybe a divergence can be of use, because now it's dangerous. Americans are stronger. It was rising up after the opening. I show you on Dow Jones. Now I'll show you on Nasdaq. Where is it? Where is it? I have 1,000 charts. Here we go. All right. Let me show you what happened when they open. Perfect. It opened here. In this case, we buy on Dow Jones because the slope was up. Here the slope was going down. And what does after the opening? The opening is here, guys. And Nasdaq fell down by almost 100 points in 6 minutes. I told you the strategy is good, it's very good. But now, guys, you will pardon me a little bit, because I need a break. Just 1 second. So I will leave you the full screen, but I will remove my camera and I'm gonna be off for just 5 minutes. Be right back. See you in 5 minutes. Bye bye. And we are ready. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for a late break, but I had to feed my dogs. At this time, every day, I will feed my dogs. So now you know the reason why I have to take a break. Okay, so what happened in the meantime? Okay, Nasdaq tried this area. We had the divergence. Always little bit afraid of go short on American indices nowadays with this crazy bullish market. In my opinion, that's a bubble. So you have to be super careful, both sides, buy or sell. Trade carefully and just follow the rules. This is green, I prefer not to go against. Even though the divergence is not bad, it's possible to do it. Should try to go back here at least, grant 10 points, 15 points, something like that. But I prefer to wait. If they will go straight here, testing the top without clear pullback, like this is rally, pause, rally, pause, rally, pause, rally, pause, not a real pullback, not this one, nothing. So we are expecting a real pullback to occur, maybe here, most probably here, so I prefer to wait it in this area on the second top, especially because, like, if you check, the Dow Jones is not participating, it's falling down, it's not as convincing as Nasdaq is, so I guess it's not the best moment to trade. It's better to wait a little bit, see what's going on, see the situation. Of course, I'm up to every kind of question you have, guys, so I'm at your disposal if you have some doubts, if you need something. If you want to make question in Italian, make it. I will answer both in English and Italian. Now that we just started, we are mostly Italians, but hopefully in the future we will have some people from abroad, so it will be mandatory to speak English. But this time, if you need something, I can answer even in Italian. Oh, I forget to mention what is this. This is a Markov chain, and it's a forecast of what is expecting to be the situation on the market today. We have range for Nasdaq and DAX. We have trend for US 500, Dow Jones, gold, and FTSE UK. But trend doesn't mean uptrend. It means that there will be a clear direction during the day. But the only one really reliable is DAX, German DAX, because the accuracy of the forecast is 67%, while the other one fell below 40 or maybe 45, but it's not reliable. When it's more than 60%, this is pretty accurate, and you can see the dynamic of DAX today is pretty flat, you know. We have this minimum, double top, they're pretty straight, and the forecast is correct for the moment at least. But anyway, it opens at 9 o'clock local time, so it's going on by 7 hours already, so that means that it's pretty good. It works as well. So it's another stuff I created to manage very well. the whole situation. All right, see if we can do something. I know sometimes it's boring to wait, but we have to trade smart, not to make nonsense trades just because we want to be on the market, you know. I always tell that patience is one of the most important weapons of a trader. It's very important. You see how it's working around this area. They have no clear idea about what to do. If try and break out this area with this top or come back here. So let's check and see. We must be patient now. Now DAX is turned to green, so no way to short here if it goes to green. Here is still green for gold. Anyway, as I told you, with this small divergence here and here, we can have our 15 points easily, but I anyway prefer to wait it here. If it goes down and we will have a buy signal, we will follow it because it's according to the histogram, and the histogram is very important, guys. It saves you many times. For Daniele, it's an acronym that means be right back, or in Italian, torno subito. Be right back. You write it like this. So at least it's a chance to learn a very bad English in this life. You learn trading, let me say, good, and you learn English, bad. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now Nasdaq is falling down. Let's see if they try to come back testing this trend line. It was a resistance. It's supposed to become a support if they come back here. Okay, so now this is falling down. We missed the marker and we still miss the RSI. Need a couple of bricks more to have a signal, but wait. Oh, I forget to mention, this histogram is very important because it's not reactive, it's active, so it can anticipate. It's not like a cross of moving average or something that it happens after the market do something. This is a forecast, okay guys? That's why I trust so much this histogram. It's not just a cross of moving average or something like this. It's something more interesting in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, so now it's turned red, so we will do a long trade, but only if this indicator will fall down here. That I should follow even here, but anyway, I didn't. So for the moment it's okay like this. We have 2 out of 2 winning trades, and for the moment it's enough. Because I also expect the volatility to increase now. We have it on Nasdaq, it's pretty strong, it's moving, but still not much on Dow Jones. Dow Jones here has a 20 points break, Okay, so these Renko candles are by 20 points. I'll zoom in a little bit, otherwise we don't see anything. All right, this is green. Okay, so we will see if we have the chance. I want to delete this triangle because no, wait, I only want to delete this one because this one is actually interesting, because more or less it's connecting all the minimums, and we have a set of increasing minimums, bottoms on the market, and we have to check if they will follow this. We will maintain this series, while in the meantime Nasdaq fell down a lot, as well as, look guys, you see the slope of the linear regression. They come together here in this very point, and then they start to fall down, and you see the top. Okay, so I also need to learn more about this strategy and not so experience it, because it's all work I made with ChatGPT during the last quarter. When I saw that they released the 5 version, ChatGPT 5, I decided to try and test if it can develop on MetaTrader, because with the 4 version it was a lot, like a plenty of mistakes, and it was not possible to fix, you know, it was so complicated. But with 5 version it works very well. Of course it still makes mistakes, sometimes it has problem, especially when you try to plot the indicators, but in general you can program whatever you want, and then afterwards, okay, you have to be experienced to understand if the outcome of the indicator is correct. But everything is correct here, and I can confirm you, and as you can see by today, it works, and you will see it in the coming days much more. Okay, so these divergences work anyway, but no signal here, no signal here as well. So we're gonna wait. Thank you very much, guys, to everybody who's attending this live. It's the first one for me ever on Twitch, and it's the first one in the last couple of years on YouTube. So thank you very much to be here, guys. I hope we will be more and more in the coming days, but I want to especially thanks the viewers on Twitch, because they are allowing me to participate in the premium program. We have to be at least 3 every live, so for 7 live straight, and reach 50 followers, but this is not a problem. We will reach so fast, but thank you very much, guys, for your support. Okay, all right, so okay, Dow Jones is trying to break out this this trend line. Okay, so let me check if I can give some more space here and zoom in a little bit, check the whole situation here. Okay, this is actually very interesting, not for trading but for analyzing, because what is going on now on the market is showing us that the players are not sure about what to do. Somebody thinks it's better to try another ride to the top, another joyride to the top, because there were like thousands of it in the previous days. But somebody start to be worried, as In this very moment, after the opening of Wall Street, they tried to push up, and they did the same on Nasdaq, as you can see here. Then afterwards they failed the test, they didn't try to break out, and now they are falling down. So that means there is a huge battle between buyers and sellers. And of course, when the situation is like this, I prefer to just be the witness. I take a look at the battle like it happened in Middle Age. There was the battlefield, and all the rich people, the noble, the king, were on the hill, upon the hill somewhere behind, and watching what happened in the battlefield. Yes, we have to play that role, guys. We have to be there, watching the slaughter, not trying to make nonsense trades, just waiting for a good moment to pull the trigger. That's it. This is trading, guys. This is what we have to do to survive in this arena. Okay, I will text a message to the Italian viewers in Italian. Alright, sorry for this message on chat in Italian, but I need feedback from my friends on Twitch, because I see that the line is not very good, while it's actually good on YouTube, according to my platform. Stream bitrate too high. Alright, no problem. We will cut it down a little bit and see what's going on. Okay. In the meantime, it's still time for waiting and see what's going on. If market will be interesting, I will be there more than 2 hours. So we will going on, okay, and we will see. Then afterwards, at the end of this live, maybe I will make a couple of clips, make a couple of short video on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and of course YouTube short. Okay, so here you have my socials. I will share it also on the chat on YouTube. Guys, kindly follow me. This is too long. Alright, let's cut some shit around. Some useless emoji. I take it out and will be there. All right, here we go. Like Furbizio Romano says. Okay, so what do we have now? Nothing to do, only waiting. Also, like for example, if you take a look at gold now, I will make it bigger for you so we can understand each other. Okay, all right. Okay, this is the situation. This is the all-time high. Okay, and it's developing something like that is seems like a forming wedge or something. There is a 3-point divergence on RSI, CCI as well, combined. The marker arrive, as well as momentum in a different time, MACD in a different time, and the slope is slowly going down is not reached yet. This is still green, but it seems pretty promising. Okay, so we will start selling gold on the first bearish brick on Renko, but we will be super careful with lots. Okay, we'll use a 002 and we will go with this kind of step. So we'll go 002. If market goes against us, we'll make 004, 006, and so on. Okay, and we will try, because we are close to 4,100 straight, or 4,100s like they say in USA. So it's a rounded price, can be there, can be at least for the moment a top, so maybe it needs a pullback, small one, so we'll try participate to this, but I want to have the sense to increase the position as much as it needs, because maybe it will be too early, I don't know, so maybe it will take 3, 4, maybe 5 position accumulated to finally have the gain. So I will be super careful about that, and in the meantime we wait for, sorry, this is gold, this is the wedge. Okay, we will be very careful. So as I showed you before, we will use 002 as lots, as the starting lot, and then we will increase if it's necessary. Okay, all right, so let's come back, check. Nasdaq is trying to recover again, but in my opinion now the situation is not clear at all. There's nothing to do at the moment, so we gotta wait, guys. Yes, of course, yeah, the slope is going up, but it's already reached almost the oversold. It's not time yet. DAX is dead. And Dow Jones is pretty the same as Nasdaq, as it tries to recover, come back. This resistance 36,060 around here. That is a double top we have here. Okay, so it's a pretty important resistance for Dow Jones. 1 and 2. This is the top. Today top is 46,076, and we are 50 points down now. Okay. Let's see what they are cooking. We can take a sneak peek at this silver. Same song and dance like gold, the same. New all-time high, almost 52. Then we can take a look. EURUD almost testing the minimum, the bottom of Friday. So it's a little bit different. Here there is an important support, you see it, this swing here, key reversal, and this very area. And this pattern is a stick sandwich with the bullish Marubozu in the middle. So yes, let's see if EURUD will be able to break down this level, can find some space to go straight to 113.20, this area that it was the bottom end of July, back in the end of July here. This is interesting because this also should anticipate a deeper pullback for stock market. I guess Friday session should not be enough. It should go down a little bit more, and as I mentioned before, we have to check, because like for example for Nasdaq is vital to close above 24,840, better 850. If they close this session below, above that area, okay, so tomorrow most probably we will be again on all-time high. But if they fell down, they go back to this bottom they reach after the opening of Wall Street, then afterwards the pullback will be deeper, and like Friday was a minus 4% something, and it can fall down by 6% more than this to complete a full pullback around 10%. That is actually, considering how much the market runs up, it should be the minimum, should be even pretty logic to expect something like this. Okay, new test of the standard deviation of VWAP for Dow Jones. Slope of the exponential moving average is going down, but check, this is going up, still red, divergence. RSI didn't reach yet the overbought threshold, so not time yet for short on Dow Jones, while Nasdaq is still going up, and the histogram is turning green, so no way, it's not time yet for both. We can be actually active on gold, and you will see me enter if in case I will fall back here to close red brick, but it's still long story, and it doesn't seem so convinced to fall down. This gold is like crazy, but as I mentioned before, it's something to be worried about. It's really something we should take into consideration, because this crazy rally of gold, in my opinion, means money made to assure and to represent an insurance to what people will lose in the stock market in the coming year. We should be there. I guess long market, bullish market is over. It's just that nowadays we don't know. We still don't know. But guys, please be careful, because market can be very, very, very dangerous on these levels. And also, like for example, if you were on the market last week, Of course, you will notice how different it is, because for last week, from Monday to Thursday, it was totally different. Anytime there was a breakout to do, they did it. And now they are failing everything. And yes, I guess if they will try to rise above the resistance and the top they said today, maybe we have to expect the last couple of hours of the session. I won't be there, but I will text on my Telegram channel. I give you the new link of the new channel in English, and you can follow it. It's for free, of course. And beside this live, I will share some forecasts, some analysis, some trading ideas, some setup I would like to trade, because as I told you, I will work on this demo only with you, only when I'm live. But of course, in the Telegram channel, on my X account, Twitter, I will post some trading ideas, as I told you, analysis, whatever. So follow me on my social, guys, and I will keep you updated about everything that happened on the market, because I guess we are in a crucial moment for the coming month. Yeah. Of course, I don't understand. I don't expect a huge crash in the market for this coming ending month of 2025, because as I understand, the big players wanted to keep their bonuses very tight. They all tight for their bonuses, so I don't expect the market to crash this year. But since January 2026, we have to be super careful, because it will be dangerous, for sure, for sure. Whatever it takes, if it goes up or down, it will become dangerous, and volatility is expected to increase in average, so beware. Okay, now Nasdaq to deny this attempt to come back to the resistance, but still supported from this trend line, still above. So let's see, they fall below or not. And I guess the most interesting market is gold now, but what we need is a red brick, and we don't have it, because they are pushing again on new time high. 40.99 is the all-time high now. Of course, they aim for 4100s for sure, around, maybe something more. And then afterwards we will try and check if we have some signal. Of course, we have the divergence now as we wanted. We still don't have the histogram, but okay, with a small size we can do it. It's possible. So we will try to do this, and I expect to have a gain, maybe not from the first position, but from the accumulation of all the position we will create. We will get out with some gain, not much. I'll be very careful about that, because we are fighting a huge trend. So you can do it, you could do it, but always with small loss, with tiny loss, better. The smaller the better, the lowest the risk the better against gold. Or if you have a buy signal on gold, just take it. As I don't know, it seems like it's like watching the chart of a startup like this, going up, just going up. Nobody care. It's okay. 1,000 day oversold, overbought. Sorry. No stop. Okay. And sorry if I don't work, guys, but I teach you. I teach you what to do. If there is no signal, there is no signal. So no random click on mouse can be deadly. We don't do that, not here. I know it can be boring, can be overwhelming sometimes to wait the right time, but it's the only way I know to get out of this with money, not giving the money. We want to take it, not to give. Even though we have this expert advisor that is called Santa Renko, Santa Claus, we are not Santa Claus. We use it for Renko, only for that. We don't give money for free to the market. Try and take it. Okay, so the line seems still unstable. Let me check if I can reduce. Okay. Let me refresh. Bitrate too high on Twitch, but I refuse it. I reduce it bitrate. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Nasdaq to try and test this support. All right, the slope is still high. The market and momentum are already reached the -2 deviation. We're waiting for MACD, MACD, sorry. Say I told it in Italian. RSI and CCI. If we have a combination of all of these, we will have a signal and we'll be okay. Because this is green, this is going up still. We reach this level, and yes, this one stop it a little bit higher than needed, but it's okay. We will see. And wait for the right moment. Nothing important happening on Dow Jones, still range. Nothing serious. Nothing on DAX, nothing on gold. Maybe something is coming on Nasdaq, but we gotta wait. Not time yet. I guess we should reach this very area as fast as we can without no green bricks in the middle. From here to here we have to fall down by 40 points, and then we could have a chance to do something. If it holds this level, we don't do anything. Yeah, this one reached, this almost reached, no time yet. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the 4th attempt, and statistically it's the one good for the breakdown. So I guess they will try to go here, yes. Okay, so let's wait. and we will wait for a good signal. And hopefully in this area we will find somebody who will protect the long position. So if we buy in this area, we can find something good and some kind of bounce. We can also try and use this Fibonacci expansion to try to find a projection of where we can find them. You see 101 is straight here where I told you, or this will be around 138% projection, or we have this 161, but this will be a problem because we will go test this low, and if we fall down here maybe there will be a sell-off. So let's wait and see what's going on. As I told you, first attempt, breakdown occur. Now there is this level, is the support, so they are trying to bounce here. RSI doesn't reach the threshold 20, okay? So I never anticipate, I always wait for the right time, okay? So never try to anticipate the market. Something that I tell to you, but firstly I tell to myself. It's very important. Okay, I also need to check my connection if it's good enough. Because the multi-streaming, the sharing, my line is super good. The usage of CPU is perfect, so technology is helping me, not leaving me alone. But I see the still Twitch is unstable. Anyway, this is just the first time, so we'll have enough of this, and then I will try to manage the settings of OBS Studio, and hopefully tomorrow everything will be fine, everything will be correct, working perfectly. Maybe we will lose a little bit of quality in the resolution, but everything will be fine. I will check my tweets, I will check YouTube, and I will find out what to do to make it perfect. But for sure, I have the right PC, the right technology, the good, very good connection. My PC is super powerful. It costs me lots. Okay, so now Nasdaq is falling down. So gold is trying something after reaching 4100, but not time yet, and maybe it's better if you focus on Nasdaq. That it seems interesting. Anyway, we'll try and check, see how much activity there is here or here. Now let's skip DAX is not interesting. I'll check more for gold and Nasdaq is what we are taking care of now. We are losing the slope here, so maybe it's better to go on gold. Wait a little later for Nasdaq. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, we will check this very low, at least here. Okay, so it's basically 20 points down the current price, and we will see if we can do something. I want to leave the live with another trade, but only if market allow us and if there is something decent to do. Otherwise we will finish like this. We have 2 trades, all good, so that's good enough, if not possible, but there is some chance we will take it and not miss it. Come on, Nasdaq, go down a little bit, help us to have this setup. Or gold. Whoever want to do something and not fooling around. Market is open for the record. Come on, guys, do something. Maybe gold will be faster, I guess. All right. Let's see what's going on. Nasdaq is not ready because RSI doesn't reach, and if RSI doesn't reach, better wait. These ones are already set, all of them. Slope, we are losing it, but we can still try something. Okay. Come on. Come on, guys. And you know, like during my old YouTube live, all the time I stop the live, fire happens. They start working, volatility appears, huge swings. When I'm with you, I just talk and wait and nothing happens. So Nasdaq tried to start here, we don't follow it, no RSI here. It stops at, yes, 22, no time, yes. Gold is going up again, 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, maybe 2 again. If we follow this pace, will be 8, 8, and 3 red to make a pullback and a little break, little pause in this rising swing. But anyway, that's crazy how gold is strong. I remember for maybe somebody just arrived now, doesn't start from the beginning, so I tell be careful because, in my opinion, gold is showing us an anticipated edge, expecting the crash of stock markets in 2026. So be very, very careful. That's as strong as gold is, as possible is this scenario with the crash of the markets. And this time, I have a feeling like a tweet from Trump not going to save the ass of the market again. Not this time. Because yes, like for example, okay, this mover, the mover, for definition, is artificial intelligence, and I agree 100% that it's a revolution. It helps work so much. Everything you do is an incredible helping hand, or better, helping brain. But it's not the only fact on the market, guys. There are still a lot of trouble. If you are not aware about this, try and Google first brands and find out what happened there. Some bankruptcy issues, potentially contagious for a credit situation in the USA. Inflation still not under control. I mean, real data, not fake data. Work field, same as well. So lot of troubles, lot of problems, especially for Powell. Trump just take care of his ex-profile, not ex-girlfriend, ex-profile, ex like Twitter. Hi Fabio, welcome back to my channel. It's nice to see you around. Okay, so you're working on gold, OBV on RSI, OBV on ATR, and volatility compression. Yes, be very careful because it's so hard to trade on gold now. So strong, like crazy. Just one day was Thursday, I guess, the only day when we had a bearish day. Yes, Thursday. Then another 2 days, another all-time high, strong, don't care about anything. And it's supposed to be a signal for us. We should take care of it. Very, very much. Very, very much. So, okay, guys, it's already 2 hours, but I will stay with you. Guess quarter of hour more, maybe 20-25 minutes more, and see if we have the chance to go to do something on gold. Very interesting, in my opinion. If they calm down here, there is okay. Let me get rid of this useless stuff, and yes, 4097, 4093, 4094 should be enough. Look at this sheet, nothing happened. But in the meantime, I want to check how it's going on with the volumes on candle. Stable, totally stable volumes. So no clues about what's going on here. They are accumulating or redistributing. I don't know. We will focus on gold because it's almost there. So let's see what we can do. just a participation try. Okay, all right. So we have a position 4044, 4094, sorry, and we will set the take profit 4089 straight. Just a $5 trade, but it will be the small stuff. Oh, maybe it was too small. Like it's so small. But it's okay because 99% I will have to increase the position, so the lot is small now, but it will become bigger later. And anyway, it will serve us to try and round up our 300 gain. I'll try to be more optimistic about the take profit, so I won't be content with just one brick. I will try to have two bricks, so 1 2 3 1 2 3 as it was here or here. If it followed the same pace it has before, we should have our execution and just a little participation prize. When in the meantime I show you Dow Jones is still here on the crime scene of this trend line that is still holding on the market, but I don't know how many attempts already tried. Many. Okay, this is the source. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is a big one. If they break it, they break it this time. All right, so guys, let's focus on our gold trade. That will give some extra verticality, so we will appreciate more how the market moves. Now it's moving just a little bit, not convincing. And okay, for who loves the classic, we will put also a candlestick chart, 1 minute, with the volatility. Okay, so of course we are trying to going down, so we want to see it rise again. As I told you, if market will go against me, I will increase the position, but never risk more than this 3,450 euro is the maximum risk allowed if I want to be very careful. Otherwise I can double the risk of the whole position, but always within this limit. For Fabio, yes, the base on rank is always the same, but this is candlestick, so the increase in volatility I will check on candlestick. This is 1 minute chart, simple as that. The pace here you can only see about how much it ticks up and down. Nasdaq decide to move up, no expectation about it, no clues, no signals. RSI doesn't reach this level, so we didn't do this trade. Even though slope was okay, this was okay, but we missed the RSI, so nothing to do. While gold is still going on, nothing can stop it. That's why I use the minimum lot, guys. I just open by 001, the smallest one, because it can take a lot of position before finding a decent pullback that they actually don't want to show. So okay, we're going on like this and wait. what goes around comes around, guys, so be careful, because this crazy rally will have a it will have a price to pay, for sure. There will be a price to pay. And as long as it goes, the harder the price, because now it's too much. Start to becoming too much. And of course, when stock market will go down, gold will go down as well. The same. It will be no shelter, because the shelter is now anticipated. This is just my opinion, but I'm just sharing with you, and then in the coming weeks and months we will see if I'm right or not. Anyway, I keep going on with my strategy. It's intraday strategy, so it's not a problem. It's not related to the long-term scenario on the market. So who cares about that? We care just because it's better to have an idea. Of course, if the market will be bearish next year, for sure I will have to change the whole settings of my Renko chart that are now for a pretty accommodating market. So I can use this. I have a set of 4 on gold, 10 on Nasdaq, 10 on DAX, 20 on Dow Jones. If market will fall down, I will have to double at least everything. The whole size should be doubled. And maybe if there will be no chance to close this trade on gold live, I will create a clip and I will share it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You can find my social on the chat, guys, both Twitch and YouTube. No problem. In the meantime, let me. Okay, it's perfect. So 1 year, this will be the second. I guess I will need a second and a third lot on gold, but the third one must suffice, should be enough, because we already have a violation of the band here from the OBV. This is the first. So 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 4 point goes down. So maybe I will, this is my first position, maybe I will need a second and a third one, but not more, guys. I'm gonna show you in a clip, because I have a feeling like this quarter of hour we have left won't be enough for this trade, because gold is still rising up, doesn't want to fall down, so we're gonna wait. I will close at 2 hours and a half this live. I will stop it, but I will show you, I will close the whole position with a clip, because this takes time much. And yet we don't have nothing on Dow Jones. It's here, still trying to break out this area. It's still far away with this. is trying to going up with the slope. This is still red, not a clear situation. And here German DAX is dead. I mean, it's going up, but not interesting for us at all. No clues. Now it's even green, so nothing to do. Gold only rise and shine, like gold is supposed to be. Okay. At least if we go against, maybe I will have the chance to show you how I entered the second position. Yes, since it's preparing a new breakout of the all-time high is this one, currently 41.04 about. Now we are 40.99, almost 4100, rounded. So keep going on gold. Okay, we can get rid of this one, leave the expansion and try to describe the Nasdaq with this kind of channel. There is something like this, more or less. And okay, again, test this one, pull back to the trend line and maybe try an attempt to reach this very area. And still resistance. Not clear, the slope is rising up very much. OBV, reach. Divergence here, all set even here. Maybe we should try something. It's dangerous after a rise like that, but should make a pullback because it didn't do anywhere. So let's see if we can do something on Nasdaq as well and see. Of course, we need to wait one red brick and we'll try to catch like 10 points, nothing more. Just a little bit, a scalp trade, always with the same D'Alembert progression and accumulated position stop 3.4% based on my statistics, guys. It's not arbitrary, but it's all based on what I did with this strategy. So we rely on my statistics. I guess they are very, very solid. I studied that, as I told you, for the last couple of months. I made a lot of trades. Of course, in simulation, without a crowd, I was more aggressive, but I wanted to make as much trade as I can, you know, to collect the more data as I can. And I was very, very satisfied with the result. That was very, very, very good. Very satisfying and even exceed my expectation. I didn't expect to have such a good result. So, okay. So now the Americans are going strong. Even Dow Jones is yeah, it's on top. My Nasdaq became slower than Dow Jones. Now Dow Jones is more brilliant, even though Dow Jones was weaker during the night. Nasdaq was stronger. Pre-open. So let's check. We almost got everything we need here. Only missed this one, just a little bit. We can have it if we push a little bit more. In my opinion, it will be better to try and find a little pullback by 20 points, 30 points here and not here, because this is the average point, but in my opinion it's set to be breakout. While this area can hold just a little bit maybe, but must suffice for our trade. Let's see, we are not on time because we only have few minutes. At 2 hours and a half I will stop it, guys, because I'm a little bit tired, and because the most important part is that I really need to check how it was, this streaming, to avoid this problem we have on YouTube, and to check how was the quality of the stream on Twitch. So tomorrow I will have the right settings on my software, and everything will be nice and easy. Don't worry, nothing happened. I was just taking a screenshot of what's going on my dashboard on Twitch and YouTube, so I can be sure that everything is correct. I will feed ChatGPT with all of this data and see what we can do to solve the problem and have the best quality for these streams. Anyway, I'm very happy because this was an experiment, so when I was trying to focusing on market, I also needed to check Twitch, to check YouTube, check if everything is correct. So it was the first time for a multi-stream for me, multi-stream. So of course I wasn't perfect, but as the first one, as the pilot episode, I'm very happy. We start anyway with 2 gains that, don't worry, will become 3 with the goal position that I will show you will be successful. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less for today, unless Nasdaq will be so gentle, kind to go here, but no, because they start over again, so no trades. So okay, let's check a little bit what's going on here with gold, and then there will be time to say hi to everybody. I want to thank you very much, both of you, on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you very much, especially to Twitch. I needed so much to have an average of 3 viewers on a video, but it was always more than that. So thank you very much, guys, for attending this stream. I hope it was good enough. Not many trades, but 2 quality one, let me say. Thank you also to all the guys in YouTube. Thank you very much. It was nice to be back. And yes, now work for me is not done. I still have to go on. I still have to find what's not perfect on this streaming. So tomorrow I really want to be ready and to be all set to give you the best experience. So no stop on YouTube, no unstable line on Twitch. I told you it's not a problem of my personal hardware or my internet connection, because that is truly amazing. There was something wrong in the setting of OBS. Maybe I was too optimistic and I push everything to top. I will raise, I will reduce little bit the bitrate of the streaming. I will change a little bit in quality, but don't worry, it will be clear enough. So tomorrow we will have the best experience, and for the coming days as well. In the meantime, gold is trying to come back down. That is good news for us. So let's spend another couple of minutes to see if they want to accelerate a little bit and do like this pullback like they did before. Let me check how much it takes. 851, 857, 10 minutes, not so much, while this one started 3:45 Cyprus time, 3:48, 3 minutes. Okay, so if they want, they can go down pretty fast. So maybe, no, this is the Renko one, I want the other one. Okay, so at least we come back to our entry price for a sell position. It's the minimum lot, 0.01, nothing special, but just a participation trade based on this divergence we have here on the OBV. The slope is expecting to go down, and this excess divergence on the marker, divergence on momentum. Only MACD reached the top here, but the setup is correct, is a good one. Maybe it won't be the first one to be the one to go straight to our take profit, but as I mentioned above, second or third time will be the winning one, and we will close a small gain just to refine what we earned today. Currently 288 euros, paid the commission, nothing special but not bad, just 2 trades, both good, both correct. I'll say just a couple of minutes more just to check if they try and attempt to break this minimum here, that is this minimum on the Renko candle. If they does, they can reach this area, will be the last support. If they reach here, they will try to go here and we will have our gain. But I don't expect to have it fast actually. And it's not good that volatility is going down, we need more. And when they make volatilities, because they buy, because this is a crazy trend and it seems to never stop. Differently from my live, guys, because I'm done. I hope you enjoy, even though it was a little bit boring in the second part because nothing happened. But anyway, if you allow me, tomorrow I will be more aggressive. We will see more mistakes and we will fix it with the second, third and fourth entry point, and I will show you how the money management it works. Hopefully I will not show you how it works the daily guard, because we will not hit it. I will manage well. So thank you very much, guys, to be here with me today, and we'll see you around. See you tomorrow. Next live will be at the same time, so see you tomorrow, Twitch and YouTube.